Okay, so I've got this image. I'm just simply dragging an image from the internet, from, I don't know, my computer on there, and then dragging on there. It's the same image that's been dangling around. It's the only one that I downloaded that seems to work. Right. Actually, before I do that, let me delete the image. Let me just go to a blank page. You know how to create a blank page. I'll drag the image and drop the image here. There are some nice things that we can do or we can use, but I'm not going to use those things because they are autocomplete for us. So far, this is what we have done. Just copy the image, bring it across, paste it somewhere. We can make it large or small. And with this image, you notice there's a lot of things that we can do with the image. If I double click the image, it brings the format option for us there. So we've got different options that we can use to visualize the image or just to format, quick links for formatting the image. Some you may or may not like, so you can go through the list yourself to do some more fancy stuff. Let's go back to sort of almost original, and you can add like the 3D effect. You can customize it, do different things to it if you want. But one interesting thing, or what I usually like, is the remove background feature. For this image, the background is a bit noisy, so I don't think it would do a really good job. But first, make sure the image is selected, you've double clicked it, and then you click remove background. You notice it's put some red marking around some places for me, right? So if I press enter right now, click outside it. You notice it's tried its best to remove the background for me. I think it's done a pretty good job, but it's still not perfect enough. So if you wanted to play with it yourself, I click remove background. Now I know that it's going to get rid of the highlighted areas for me, but it's also said mark areas that you want to keep, and it says mark areas to remove. So let me select areas I want to remove. So I'm just going to try. Nope, I'm already doing a terrible job with my drawing, but I'm going to try to highlight places that it should get rid of, that is not gotten rid of yet. I know you can just click it once and it'll try to do the job for you, but let's see. Nope, it's gotten rid of my face altogether, but you get the idea. It doesn't really like me now. Oh, it's gotten rid of me altogether and kept the background. This is where Control Z comes to play, right? I can't mark areas I want to keep. In this particular case, I've got my face on there. I've got a bit of my shoulder, little bit there. Nope. Undo, and you can draw by. But you get the idea. If I press enter now, it's going to be somewhat pretty rubbish, but I don't want all that, right? An easy approach or way to visualize is we can make use of stock images. Stock images are free images that you can use for non-commercial purposes. So we're going to click insert, and we're going to find pictures, and we say stock images. And of course, you can insert pictures from online or pictures from a file. We've already done drag and drop from a file and it worked. So in here, once it loads up, I'm going to find some random pictures, maybe Joy. I don't know. I like this one. So I click, then click insert. It's going to take a while. Two files. I inserted it twice. I do apologize. It's going to, let me cancel it. I don't want that. Hopefully that'll work. Yep. much better. If it's going to take too long, I don't think we'll wait that long for it. But whilst mine is loading, you can continue recording. So now we've got a stock image and then we've got my own image, and the same, you can change the order. I'll just right click and send backwards on there, and then you can change the placement of it. Or in my case, if you want, or you're anything like me and you have the design suggestion, you can choose a design suggestion and then it will edit for you, say something interesting. Whole thing as froze, just bear with me for a second. So something interesting. So let's say on the home button, we've gone all the way to the end. We want to start show our presentation a little bit, right? So at the moment, we're going to do a bit of slide transition and other things, but I'll stop